those programs where there's going to be a lot of hand-holding, and I don't mean that in a derogatory way, but there's not a lot of 1 plus 1 equals 2, 2 plus 2 equals 4, 4 plus 4 equals 8. We're not going to say, this is what you do here, and now you do this step, and then you do this step, and then you do this step, and when you graduate from that, you do this step. It's not like that at all. It's very, very much self-motivated and self-driven. And that's a critical component in being an artist and being in this industry, is having that self-drive and that self-motivation of knowing what you want up here and then doing that regardless of what a teacher or a faculty might say. When I was in school, all my teachers told me not to go into animation. They said it's not a viable career. Okay? So you can imagine, even though you're not getting the face time that you might necessarily want, at least you've got support there, right? So anyway, I just wanted to throw that out to you because I know a lot of pre-animation majors get frustrated. I know you guys get frustrated because you don't get all the time and the feedback that you want, but consider it a good thing because it really does help train you to think and to study and to figure out what you want to do as a career. Because even once you get in the program, right, there's still a huge range of emphasis that you can choose from. You could choose storyboarding, you could choose texturing and lighting, you could choose rigging, you could choose modeling, you could choose animation, you could choose concept design, 2D animation, 3D animation. I mean, there's all that support for all those different crafts, okay? But no one's going to tell you which one to go into. No one's going to say, your aptitudes are here, your aptitudes are here. That's something you got to figure out, right? By doing all the assignments, even though you don't want to do them sometimes, right? You do them anyway because even if you don't learn anything, at least you realize, ooh, that's not where my strengths are. Okay? Let me move on to the portfolio thing now. When you guys submit your portfolio, the two big things that we really look at are figure drawings and sketchbooks. If those aren't up to par, we don't even continue on with the portfolio. It doesn't go past there. We don't look at the writing or the disc, with your animation in it, or anything like that. Those have to be up to par. And I hear this a lot too, where students say, yeah, but I don't want to go into the drawing part of animation. I want to do 3D animation, or they say I want to do texture and lighting, or something like that. Look, I'm a technical guy, so I don't want to do figure drawing. Okay. If you have that attitude, and you can share this, anything I say you can share with anybody that you talk to. If you hear that or if you've thought that, then you are drastically limiting your ability to learn the basic principles across the board of being in the entertainment industry. Okay? You might not obviously see them at first, but hopefully you'll have a little trust and confidence in a system that has worked over the years, and as faculty, it's something that we know is a true measure of whether or not you're ready to dive into the program. Some of the things that you learn when you figure draw is you have a problem in front of you, right? You've got a model standing there, and the model's live. It's not a photograph. The model's going to move a little bit and cause you a lot of angst, right? And then you've got a blank piece of paper and a pencil, right? Or a Conte or charcoal or whatever. That's all you have. Okay, this isn't math. There's no right answer, which is so fun and so exciting about this industry and about every job that you get, even when you're in the industry and you get an animation scene. There is no right answer to anything you ever get. It's all gray. It's all how good can you make that scene that you get? How well can you light that scene? There's no, like I said, there's no 2 + 2 = 4. This isn't accounting. This is, here it is, now figure it out creatively and make it the best you can. And it can drive you crazy sometimes, right? But that's exactly how you get started when you start figure drawing. You've got that problem in front of you, and you've got that model, and you've got to figure out how to represent that model with correct proportion, with correct gesture, with correct line quality, with good form, with good aesthetic value, right? And do it in a way that looks beautiful. Okay? It's not meant to be just studies of the human figure where you can show off your understanding of anatomy. Okay? I look at that as just one component to doing a good figure drawing. But it's not the most important component. To me, personally, it's got to look nice. It's got to have an aesthetic appeal to it. Right? So when you look at it, you don't just turn the page immediately. You look at it and you kind of turn your head this way, you turn your head that way. Wow, I really like how they did this and this. And you desire to look at it longer and figure out how they did it. Okay? That's a good figure drawing, regardless of whether or not the proportions are dead on, right? I'll look at that as well, but right off the bat, it's got to have an aesthetic quality to it. I got to see that you're creatively investing yourself, and you're willing to change it a little bit. You're willing to add some design to it a little bit, and you're not just copying the model. You're measuring it exactly. Okay? I know there's a lot of teachers that do teach that you might have had or you will have that are much more academic when it comes to figure drawing. And that's really important. But for this industry, for entertainment industry, aesthetic value is more important than accuracy. Okay? Making it look good is more important than making it look accurate. I have way more fun doing figure drawings when I'm not even caring about proportions. I'm just like having fun, turning them into